Hello dear children, in the last class we have discussed about the text editor and HTML tags. So here we can go with changing the background colors using cascading styles. Okay, see, this is the code for giving background color. Okay, background color means BG color. Okay, that is the attribute for body tag. Body tag has the attribute which name is BG color. So this is the code. Inside the body tag you can give BG color equal to, then open the double quotes, then put the hash symbol, then type the code. Okay, code of any color. Now we can open our text editor file that we have saved in our students work 10th folder. Okay, so go for students work 10. This is our file test.html. Right click, then open with other application, select text editor. Okay, see, this is the body tag. Here you can give BG color equal to hash the code. Okay, now save your work and you can run it. For running, go for students work 10th folder, then just double click on that. See, can you see a background color? Okay, a light blue color is appeared here. In the same way, you can give the background color for the heading, for the single items and for group items. Okay, let us see how can we give the background colors for headings. Okay, so this is the code for h3 dot green. Okay, so we can give here background colon, then put a hash symbol, then FF0000. This is the code for red color. Okay, so you can give the same color to the next heading also, that is the heading for group items. Okay, now I am just copying and pasting it, then save it. Now we can run, just refresh. See, it has came the background colors for our headings. Okay, so you have to remember that body BG color equal to, then in the double quotes hash symbol, then the code. Okay, and if you want to give the colors for heading, you can give the code like this: background colon hash symbol, then the code, then end with a semicolon. Okay, now the next heading is that same style for different web pages. Okay, now see this. In our test.html file, this is the cascading style. How can we identify that? Yes, it is hidden in the style tag. This is the opening of style tag. This is the closing of style tag. Okay, so this is the CSS, cascading style sheet. Now I am just cut this portion. Okay, just right click on that, then cut this portion, and I am saving it. Okay, now creating a new document and just pasting that. Okay, only this style portion. Okay, style opening tag, then the quotes, then closing style tag. Now I am saving this by giving the name test_new. Okay, for identifying I am giving a other name test_new .html. Okay, and save this style portion. Okay, this is the styles. Save this with the name style.css. Okay, style dot CSS. Okay, then save it. But before saving, you want to make sure that your first document, which is your first document, is test.html, and this style.css must be in the same folder. Okay, so test.html is in 2020-21 students work 10th folder. See, here it is the test.html file. So you want to save the style.css file in the same folder. Then click on the save button. Now we can just refresh this. Can you say what will be the output for this file? Yes, the styles, the attractiveness will be vanished. Okay, now I am just refreshing it. See, now it is having only the background color. Why it is so? Because we have given the code for background in the body tag. That body tag is outside the style tag. Okay, so this background is there, but all the other changes will gone. Why? Because we have cut the portions that are having the CSS. Okay, so how can we link the both files? Now we have two files, style.css file and other file is test.html file. This is our test.html file. This is the style.css file. Okay, so for linking both the files, we want to give another code in the style.css file. This is the style.css file. This is the test.css file. So for linking, you want to give the name in the test.html. Open with the text editor. Now just below the title tag, here you can give a new code. Open the bracket, type link space relationship. So short form of relation is REL, then equal to, open double quotes, type style sheet, then close, put a space, type equal to text/CSS, then close that, put a space, href equal to style.css. What is the name of our file? Style.css. Okay, style.css, then close the tag. Okay, now our code is ready. What is that? Link relationship equal to style sheet, type equal to text or CSS, href equal to style.css. So for linking any file, this much of portions is same for all the files and the name of the file only be changed. Okay, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏത് ഫയൽ വേണമെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതുപോലെ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ style.css എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഫയൽ മാത്രം നമ്മൾ സേവ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ സ്റ്റൈലിന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഏതൊരു ഫയലിന് വേണമെങ്കിലും ഏത് വെബ് പേജിന് വേണമെങ്കിലും കൊടുക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും ഭാഗം പൊതുവായിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. ലിങ്ക് റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന എല്ലാത്തിനും സ്റ്റൈൽ ഷീറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. ടൈപ്പ് എപ്പോഴും ടെക്സ്റ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ CSS എന്ന് തന്നെ കൊടുക്കണം. href ഈക്വൽ ടു എന്നും കൊടുക്കുക. പിന്നെ ഈ style.css എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നിങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ പുതിയ ഫയലിലെ CSSനെ കട്ട് ചെയ്ത് പേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത പുതിയ ഫയലിന് കൊടുത്ത പേരാണ്. ഇത് മാത്രമായിരിക്കും മാറ്റം വരുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇതിനെ ലിങ്ക് ചെയ്തു. ഇനി ഇതിനെ സേവ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് റൺ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. Take school Kalolsavam, then refresh it. See, all the changes came back. Okay, how it happens? When we have given or link with the style.css file. Okay, so I hope you understood this. This is very easy, isn't it? Okay, this is the picture. Two web pages with the same content. Okay, This is with styles or CSS. This is without style. Okay. Here is a table for you. You want to fill table 3.3. Differences after including CSS. This is for the Kalolsavan.html. We have given test.html. Okay. Here Kalolsavan new.html. Test underscore new.html. Okay. So you have to fill this. Here is a history of CSS. HTML has had many versions at the beginning of www. What is www? World Wide Web. Okay, so there are many versions for HTML in the beginning itself. In these versions, font, color, etc. were introduced in HTML 3.2. So, in the version HTML 3.2, the colors and fonts have introduced. Then, the World Wide Web Consortium, so that is the W3C, introduced the cascading style sheet in order to eliminate the repetition of code for this purpose. So, we have introduced the CSS at the time W3C. Okay, you have to remember that for one word question and answers. The idea was suggested by Haakon Wormli and Bert Bos. You have to study the names of these persons. Okay, who suggested the idea of W3C? Haakon Wormli and Bert Bos. Okay, this is the code for including CSS, style.css file. Okay. Next, HTML editors to prepare HTML pages. Okay, so dear children, we can make web pages by the help of HTML, but not all the web pages is built with the HTML. Okay, for example, I have just opened a file that I have prepared in LibreOffice Writer. Okay, we can see the code for this page. How can we see that? Go for file, select preview in web browser. Okay, preview in web browser. Now this page is previewed in web browser. See, you can see the URL. Okay, now for seeing the code of this page, just right click, then select view page source. See, HTML head, title, meta name. Okay, so this is the HTML code for that file. Okay, now this is very important. Cascading style can be added in 3 different ways on building a web page. 3 types of CSS are there. First one is inline, second one is internal, third one is external. Okay, so inline web pages, inline CSS means add the properties of each HTML element along with the tag itself. Okay, so this is the example for inline function. Body, this is the body tag. Inside the body tag you want to include the style option. Okay, so inline, you can understood from the name itself, inline, inside the body tag, style equal to background color. Okay, so in the inline option you want to add the style option inside the body tag. Then in the internal, here are the properties are defined using either type selector or class selector inside the style tag. Okay, so you want to include the internal CSS inside the style tag. This inline function is including inside the body tag. This must be in the style tag with the help of type selector or class selector. Then third one is external. Okay, cascading styles required for one or more web pages are included in a separate file with .css extension. So here we have style.css. So style.css is an example for external CSS. Okay, that will be included by the help of link tag. Okay, link tag is inside the head tag. I hope you understood this. Okay. Then next heading is Web Content Management System, that is WCMS. Okay. WCMS is Web Content Management System. As the use of internet has become widespread, everyone started thinking of a website. Okay. In order to build a website, there is no need to learn scripting language. We have WCMS or Web Content Management Systems to help us with this. There are mainly of 3 types: offline, online and hybrid. Okay. So, ഇപ്പോൾ ഇൻ്റർനെറ്റിൻ്റെ യൂസ് വളരെയധികം കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ എല്ലാവരും ഒരു വെബ്സൈറ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള കോഡ് HTML ടാഗ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഒരുപാട് തന്നെ, ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ കാണിച്ചു തന്ന ലിബ്രിയോഫീസ് റൈറ്ററിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയതിൻ്റെ കോഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരുപാടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ. ഇതൊന്നും പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് അത്ര എളുപ്പമുള്ള കാര്യമല്ല. അപ്പോൾ അതിന് സഹായിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സിസ്റ്റമാണ് WCMS, വെബ് കണ്ടന്റ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റം. ഓക്കെ, WCMS is of 3 types: offline, online and hybrid. Okay. So, your chapter is over here. You can go through your textbook and write one word question and answer. Also, complete table 3.3. Okay. If you are having any doubts, you can contact me. Okay, thank you.